there again, it's Dusty Thunder with another story for you. Actually, this is an update for the story about the girlfriend who was asking for the dude's social security number. Official title: Am I the astronaut for not giving my girlfriend my social security number so she could run a background check on me? After reading the comments I've been getting over the last few days, I decided to call her on New Year's Eve and give things one last chance because I'm the type of person that needs to know I did everything I could before I walked away from a relationship. And some people said she had valid concerns, she just went about them the wrong way, which made sense. Okay. I told her I understand and respect your need to ensure your safety, but I'm not willing to potentially compromise my safety to make you feel safe by handing over my social security number to someone I don't know and don't trust. And it's illegal for him to even use a federal database for personal reasons. So that's out. But what I will do is pay for a background check of your choosing so long as it's a legitimate service and give you the results. I will not be providing my social security number to anyone, but my address, date of birth, etc. are all fair game. She refused and said that she has chosen a background check and that's having her friend do it because she knows that she can trust him. So I said, if that's how you feel and you won't budge, then the issue here is trust. And I'm not willing to stay in a relationship with a woman who doesn't trust me because of some shit that doesn't have anything to do with me. Valid. I'm not paying for another man's sins, and I'm not giving you my social security number because your ex was a criminal. She started crying and asking why I can't understand that it's not about me, it's about her. And I said, you made it about me when you asked for my social security number. She got pissed and started accusing me of lying about caring about her safety and saying if I really cared, then I'd have no problem doing this because I don't understand how vulnerable women are in society. So I said I was willing to work with you up to a reasonable point, but now you're just trying to manipulate me and I don't feel safe being with you anymore. Because if this is how you react when you don't get your way about having my social, what happens the next time we have a major disagreement or a serious situation come up? Are you going to keep crying and try to get your way or throw another ultimatum to try to force me into doing what you want? She started saying that as a man, I can't understand what it's like to go through life as a woman and have to be afraid, and that is what she has to do for her safety and security, and I need to just respect that and give her what she needs for her comfort. I was like, I tried to compromise. You wouldn't accept it. There's nothing more to say here. And to be clear, I wasn't exactly calm. I have severe anxiety, so this was a really, really hard conversation for me to have. I was actively pacing around my house and sweating and forcing words out the entire time. And then she started crying and asking about New Year's because we were supposed to spend it with her parents. I said, you should have thought about that before you tried to strong-arm me into getting your way. This isn't and everyone stood up and applauded for a moment. That's just how things went. I hung up and now we're over. Obviously, I'm hurt, but I'm realizing I dodged a bullet because there's no reason shit should have gotten this messy. And before anyone tries to jump me in the comments, again, I offered to pay for the background check. She refused because it wasn't the test she wanted. I feel like I made a good faith effort to resolve things. Hate to ring in the new year without a kiss under the mistletoe, but it is what it is. I don't know if she really is that concerned I'm some lunatic criminal, or if she's trying to scam me like a lot of you said. Either way, it's over now. You know what? Boundaries and sticking to them, because if OP had caved at this moment and allowed her to get her way, it would never end. It would never end. She would know. This is like when you start letting a baby cry instead of just immediately pacifying them, right? This is a training phase. And if you did it now and gave in, there would be no end. There would be no end in sight, and you did try to compromise, and she did not. And that is an accurate reflection of how every situation you entered into as a couple would go for the rest of your life. You will bend, she will not. That equation can only equate to you getting steamrolled every time for the rest of your life. So, OP, green flag for you for having a healthy boundary and actually sticking to it instead of bending to the point of breaking. And it can be really easy to do as a person who bends, right? You can get to that point really easy. If somebody is not willing to bend at all and you are, they kind of automatically win unless you have healthy boundaries, and you did here. So good for you. She needs to work these problems out before they get to a point where they automatically destroy every relationship she ever attempts to get into. Maybe she's already there. I don't know that you can hit a point where it's too late to resolve these kind of issues, but she's really accepting of her problems and the damage they do to other people and just not caring. Just not caring.